Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's been a while I have been working in FIFO. In this video, I'm going to talk about a FIFO life. Everything that is included in FIFO. And this video is truly based on my personal experience. The experience may differ from person to person and mindset to mindset. Okay, let's start the video without any delay. First things first, when it comes to FIFO job, you have to do long hours when compared to a city job. In the city job, you'll be doing morning 9 to 5 or morning 8 to 4 or whatever it is. But when it comes to FIFO, you have to put at least 10 to 12 hours. 10 hours is the minimum and 12 hours is the maximum. Okay. You'll be starting morning 6:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and you'll be finishing evening 6:30 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay. And 10 hours, 11 hours and 12 hours, it differs from site to site and project to project as well. When it comes to roster, there are different types of rosters in FIFO, starting with 5 and 2, 8 and 6, 10 and 4, 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 4, 2 and 2 roster. Okay, some of the rosters are family friendly. Most of the family friendly rosters are 5 and 2, 8 and 6, and 10 and 4. These are the family friendly rosters. Anything other than that, you'll be missing your family, and you'll be missing occasions like birthday parties, or if someone gets sick in your partner, if your partner gets sick, or if your kids got sick, or if these kind of occasions, or there is a time where you are much needed there, but you'll not be available because you'll be working in mine site. It's better to choose a family friendly roster if you have a family. But if you are a single, it's up to you whether you want to choose a family friendly roster to enjoy your life, or whether you want to choose a roster stay in the site to make some money. That is completely up to you. Okay. And when you are choosing a family friendly roster, if you're on a package, that benefits you. But if you are on a roster like 3 and 1 or 4 and 2 roster, it's better to negotiate, when you are before coming to the site, or when you are signing a contract, having that hourly rate. Okay. And in Australia, after business hours, anyway they will be paying time and a half or double time. It depends upon the contract that you sign, and depending upon the offer they give you. Okay. Hourly rate will be more beneficial if you choose a rosters like 3 and 1 or 4 and 2, and 2 and 1 as well. But other than that, salary, if you want to choose a salary for 5 and 2 and 10 and 4 or 8 and 6, that's completely fine. Okay. I talked about timings, and I talked about salary, and I talked about rosters. Now coming to flights, you don't have to book your own flights. Your company will organize the flights for you. Okay. And in Australia, fly in fly out, the most of them they use Qantas or Virgin Australia. Please have the Virgin Australia Velocity frequent flyer or Qantas frequent flyer membership. Sign up and have that membership card or ID, whatever it is. What it means, whenever they book a tickets for you, if you give your Velocity membership number, you can accumulate the points, and later you can use those points for your purpose. Okay. And the more you for example, 2 and 1 roster, you can accumulate the points, and you can accumulate the status credits. If you are with Velocity frequent flyer, you will get access to airport lounges, wherever, if for gold and platinum, they have free lounge, and you can have free meals over there. That's one of the benefit. Okay. When it comes to mine site food, how the food is, and is it good, bad, or better and best, I'll talk about it. Food is I don't say it's a 5-star food, or 5-star rating food. It's okay, manageable, and they do provide everything, meat, chicken, lamb, beef, seafood as well, and different types of soups as well. When it comes to dinner time, and a morning breakfast is also good, English breakfast, having that like scrambled eggs, omelette, or sunny side up, and hash browns, all these things. There is nothing much to talk about the food, but food is okay, it's manageable. I don't say it's good, like some of the sites it's good, and some of the sites it's okay, because I'm not cooking, and there's the reason, I can't complain. It's okay. And when it comes to rooms, you don't have to pay rent at all. Okay, the accommodation is also free. Okay, these are called, the rooms, here on mine side they are called dongas. You'll have it's like a dormitory, but you'll have your own separate room, and separate bed, separate toilet, and everything, wardrobe and everything. You'll even have a locker as well in your room, to store things. Oh, yeah. Rooms is done, accommodation, okay, accommodation is done, food is done, flights done, roster done, and timings done. Okay, what are all the pros and cons? I'll talk about now. Okay, one of the main benefit of working in FIFO, imagine that you are recently graduated and you are looking for an engineering job, either as a civil engineer, or mechanical engineer, or piping engineer, or structural engineer, or any kind of engineering, mainly FIFO sites they offer, mechanical is most beneficial if you have this degree, and construction as well, civil, and electrical. These are the core anyway. Wherever you go, either it's oil and gas project, or either it is mine site, these are the core disciplines, mechanical, civil, and electrical. And after that, commissioning and all these, they're part of it, but these three are the main. Try to get a FIFO job as a graduate position, right now I think most of the companies they open graduate positions, if I'm not wrong, for 2026. Try to get a graduate position in any of the mines. As a graduate, you will not get paid not that much. Don't expect that you will be paid top-notch salary, but as a graduate, the company don't expect you to know everything. They hire you to teach you. They hire you to invest in you. That's what that is all a graduate program is about. Graduate roles are all about. Try to get in, and if you do a solid 5 years or 7 years in FIFO, you will be financially ahead of mostly. For example, some people they try to do job for a couple of years, and they have this kind separate goal, saying that they need to start a business, and they need to be independent, financially independent. For initial investments, it's a good thing. And if you want to buy a house, first house, or if you want to buy that first car, or if you want to support your kids education, or if you want to if you have those financial hardships to support your family, for these kind of things, FIFO job is the best thing. Okay, and the other thing, the best thing is about if you are doing well in one project, okay, and any other project is coming up with the same company, and if your site manager or if your supervisor is satisfied, you'll be taken to the other project, because they know your work and they saw how you're working, and the efforts you put in. It's all about who you know and what skills you have. That's the second thing. And when it comes to cons, you'll be missing out birthday parties, and many special occasions, if anyone got sick in your family, or if you have a partner, and if she or he got sick, and at times you should be there to them, to to look after, but you are not there, and you will miss those moments. And for example, your kids got sick, or if your kids are not feeling well, and you miss those kind of moments as well. um, and when it comes to one of the con is like mental health. um, Mental health is the main thing, and it also it affects if you're doing a FIFO job. I'm telling you this, I have seen so many people, because socialization is zero, in mindset. That is why most of the mine sites on the weekends, they promote they conduct events to bring all together, to socialize. And because after doing 12 hours shift, or after doing 10 hours shift, or after doing 11-hour shift, your body gets tired and you don't have energy to to go and speak with someone. That is the reason, all to motivate people, we are there for you, and we are there here. Those companies, they organize events to bring together and to socialize people. And what other benefits is if any project completes a milestone, you'll be getting some gifts as well. Perks, they say perks, they say some kind of t-shirts, some kind of water bottles. It's celebrating a milestones, project milestones. For example, if construction is oil and gas project, I'm saying, if construction is completed by 50%, they give some sort of you know gift to show, to motivate people. Okay, gifts, if we are getting recognized, we do more. That's the kind of thing, that's the kind of deal okay, that the companies do. um, and that's all about FIFO. But one thing I will say, if you are into FIFO, and even if you first you will feel isolated, or first you will feel your mental health will get affected, but stay there, stick on to it. In the long run it works out. And if you stick to your financial discipline when you are working in FIFO, I'm telling you this, in the long run it helps you a lot. And you don't have to look back, and you will be thankful for yourself for the financial discipline you had when you are working in FIFO. It's not only working in FIFO, but anywhere. If you have that financial discipline, whatever you are doing and whatever you are investing today, it will decide your future tomorrow. That's all, guys. If you have any doubts regarding FIFO, you can watch my YouTube shorts. Pretty much I covered everything in this video. And one other thing, I forgot to say, if you are from India, or if you're from mainly in India, if you want to work in FIFO without any valid Australian visa, you cannot work. You cannot get a job in FIFO. You cannot get a job in Australia. That's for sure. Not only FIFO, any job in Australia, you need to have a valid visa, and you need to have that skill set, what employer is looking for. And the competition is very heavy, as you all know that. And what else there in FIFO? Pretty much I covered everything. If I miss anything, just comment in the comment section below. I'll try to answer the questions.